Days later, the branch line began to fall on hard times. Less passengers started coming, and freight was being delivered by road rather than rail. Financials in keeping the line open was growing badly, and the Fat Controller had become frustrated. So frustrated that he would have no choice but to close the branch line. The threat of this happening deeply affected Thomas, Percy, and Toby. They didn't want this line to go, knowing that they had known it for a long time, and without it, they would have nothing left. That evening in the sheds, Thomas soon thought about Timothy, and badly felt that he had failed in trying to reason to him into understanding of how he ended his life a long time ago, and haunting the line since. But his last encounter with him had made him wonder if there was some good left in him.
He may have tried to defeat me once, but he won't a second time. This time, I will get to him and try to save him to turn him back to the good side.
Thomas is suicidal! Timothy is so lost in his sick mind, he's mad that he wants you dead!
I was able to get to him. I saw that he still had some good left in him, but his darkness retook control. However, I'm going to end this one way or another.
The Blue Tank Agent started to make a plan and asked Percy and Toby to come and help him out, much to their fear of not wanting to. The plan was to find Timothy and lure him out. Once he got distracted, Thomas would see his opportunity to put him in his place and end his reign of horror. Then the sound of Timothy's whistle was heard. Thomas saw him from the shed window, rushing by, whistling long and loudly, and then fading into the darkness.
Do you think he knows?
No, but whatever is going through that twisted and sick mind of his good side has got to be fighting against him. It has to be driving him insane.
Insane? He's more than just that. He's more like psychotic and deranged.
That may be, but deep down, Timothy's fighting with his demons, but in the end, it will be over. We can help him and save him, but at what cost? That I can't tell.
The three engines had a hard night sleeping, but they were able to get through to the next day. But there was no telling what would happen when they would come face to face with Timothy, the ghost train of Sodor. The next day, the sun shone, but there were very few passengers coming to the branch line. The financial problems were getting worse, and if nothing was done within the next few weeks, the line would close. Thomas was taking on water at the water tower when Percy shunted in with some empty trucks. He could see his best friend was sad, thinking that this could be the final days of working on his branch line.
If the outcome does happen, we'll have to move on. But the main thing is that we'll still have each other. Our friendship will last forever.
Thomas could only look at the small green engine and sighed. A few more days went by, and by sheer luck, the Fat Controller was able to sort out the financial troubles and help raise enough money to get the branch line back in full swing. However, the number of passengers was still lacking, but it had slowly increased. Freight work was slowly rising in success. And Percy and Toby were pleased to see that the line was still in operation. Thomas, meanwhile, was too busy thinking about the plan he had set for his next encounter with Timothy's evil spirit. One afternoon, the engine's crew were eating their meals on a small table near the sheds.
Hey, what day is it?
Thomas's fireman took out his small calendar from his pocket and looked.
My God!
What's wrong? My God, it's day of the anniversary of Timothy's accident. That means tonight he's gonna come.
Thomas, Percy, and Toby overheard this and gasped.
Oh my goodness! They'll come running down the line, plunging into the gap and shrieking like a lost soul.
Percy, you just said the same words that you told me when you first mentioned that story a long time ago, and yet years later you still remember them.
Yes, but Timothy won't come to warn us. He's gonna come and take you and send you to hell. That's what he said.
No, he won't. We will defeat him and end this madness. Tonight, we put our plan into action and stop him.
As the sun faded and darkness closed in, the three engines could sense that this would be a horrifying night.